16th century Venice, Shakespeare, the character Gratiano, a visionary in disguise. Treated by most as a flamboyantly pathetic sidekick to his more sophisticated friend. Last year, English class, me hunched over a script of Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice, reading the part of Gratiano aloud, traversing my way through a jungle of these and thous. Now, in front of you, me again, informing you that Gratiano is far from pathetic, that he is a devoted friend, a loving husband, an independent spirit, a role model who has waited patiently 400 years for his rightful place in the International Hall of Fame. And I have the evidence to back it up. But first, let's take a quick look at how people see Gratiano today. I rummaged around Google for some images of Gratiano, but in every picture, he either looks like a creeper right here, or he looked like a complete buffoon, as seen in the next slide. This is rubbish, the mustache especially. When I looked for character descriptions of Gratiano, all I saw were words like coarse, imitative, and rude. These words are not fit to describe the character who I consider the most unselfish person I've ever heard of. But anyway, back to 16th century Venice. Antonio the merchant is feeling depressed. The world, he tells Gratiano and Bassanio, is a stage, and his part, a sad one. Basically, he's feeling kind of mopey for no real reason. Any half-decent friend would try to cheer him up, maybe throw down some "it's okay's" and "they're theirs." Gratiano takes it to a whole nother level. He delivers a stirring speech about how it's a waste to sit around and mope away while you're still young and wild. He speaks honestly, openly, and without any constraint. A heart to heart. But after Gratiano leaves, Bassanio smack-talks him like a jealous tween. He says, Gratiano speaks an infinite deal of nothing. And then, instead of cheering Antonio up like Gratiano, Bassanio asks for some money. Bassanio is the one that people glorify, that is described as brave, the one that people remember. Gratiano just hangs around in the background, without complaint. And if you're wondering why Bassanio needs some money, it turns out that he needs some cash for a voyage to obtain the affections of a lady he's never even met, but she's rich. Gratiano, who came along, ends up falling in love with the maid of Bassanio's rich girl, Nerissa. During the time this was written, anyone who married below them was considered a complete weirdo. But because Gratiano loves her, he's willing to overlook that. He has the strength to stand up to society. It's this independence that makes Gratiano a truly admirable character. He's well aware that his actions give him a bad reputation, and that he, on the stage of the world, is playing a fool. Like Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, Gratiano is viewed only in terms of the stereotypes he embodies. Just as Elle is destined to be blonde, Gratiano is destined to be a fool. So why does he continue? Because, to put it simply, Gratiano's a nice guy. Without him, Antonio would still be mopey, Nerissa would be an old maid, Bassanio wouldn't have anyone to treat like a sidekick. As long as he's helping people, Gratiano is willing to accept that his true colors will be forever overlooked, veiled under punchlines and crude jokes. But that doesn't need to happen. You all have the power to bring Gratiano's ideas to the attention of the world. With one scroll of the pencil, Gratiano's loyalty, love, and independence will break free of archaic prose and rest proudly on display. It's your choice. Make the right one.